everyone. Today I'm going to make a Ritz crusted cod fillet. So it's like a Ritz cracker. I added a little bit of my own breadcrumbs in, some lemon zest, and of course, and my own breadcrumbs. I think that's about it. So let's get started. Let's spray our pan down. I'm going to cook my cod in a little baking dish. Oh, that was my oven telling me it's ready. I turned my oven on 375. Now let me spray my baking dish. This is a very simple recipe. Just give a little coating, that way the fish doesn't stick. My fillet patties are all pretty thin. I just got these at the store last night, so they're very fresh. I love cod. That is my favorite fish of all time. Okay, now I'm just going to cut these to about the width of the pan. Oh, that was a little shy. I'm just going to do, of course, some of these pieces are going to be a little thinner than others, so some might be ready before the others, but actually, I like my cod well done. I know it's funny, well done cod. I just don't like my cod, I just don't like it gooey. I like mine well done, flaky. Let me give my hands a little wash after I touched all the cods. Now before I put the crumbs on top, I like to, excuse me, I'm sorry. I like to brush my cod with a little olive oil. That keeps my cod from flaking and, kind of helps it stay together a little bit better. Just drizzle a little bit, brush a little bit, and it gives it a nice brown topping, so it's not, it doesn't flake apart. There we go. A little bit of, I used extra virgin olive oil. I just got an organic olive oil. I'm not even sure where I bought it. Then I'm going to take, I don't know if I'm going to need the whole package or not. That's 3 filet cod. Oh, yeah. 3 filet of cod. I'm going to take these. I'm going to crush these. And probably half of the package. Because I like the Ritz crackers. They give it such, they're a buttery cracker. And they give it such a good flavor. So, they don't have to be real fine, but, and you can crush them however you want. My hands are clean. I'm going to be the one eating them. Nobody else likes fresh cod in my family, so there you have it. Now, I make my own breadcrumbs, so I'm going to use a little bit of my own breadcrumbs just to give it a little extra crunch. I would have used some panko, but I didn't have any. So, maybe a tablespoon and a half. Making your own breadcrumbs is such an easy way. If you have a large family like I do, I hate to waste. So I'm always trying to think up different ways to, to make it stretch and not have waste. Okay, before I put the breadcrumbs on, I'm going to give my fish some pepper. And I'm going to salt it. Give everything a good salt. Sprinkle my breadcrumbs on and my Ritz crackers. You can also add white wine if you'd like to the bottom of it, like a dry white cooking wine. It will give you a little bit of the juice. I prefer the taste of the fish, but yeah, I mean the white wine is delicious as well. Trying to get every piece coated. Now I'm going to get my zester. I have two different ones. It doesn't matter which type you have. I have a thin one. Sorry, I'm gonna wipe my hands off again. Wash my hands. I have a thin one and I have this thicker one. Pull this off of here. I think I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. Just take it off. Okay. Now what I do, I take a whole lemon and give it a little grating of lemon zest on top of this, on top of the breadcrumbs and the Ritz crackers. Just gives it that little extra, I don't know, zing. It just is so good. It's so fresh. And then when you pull it out of the oven, you can take your lemon. I love lemon zest, so I can never get enough lemon zest. Some people, you don't have to use the lemon zest. You can leave it off if you want. Okay. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, and then we'll come in and see how it looks. So here we go. You don't have to cover it with foil. We'll be right back. Okay, now since my fish is in the oven, I'm going to make some green beans. And I'm going to put them in a skillet. These are just canned green beans. I'm going to drain the water off of one can. This is just a nice way to make canned green beans taste better. Did I get that can open? Yes, I did. Okay. Ooh, I probably needed a bigger pan. Actually, yes, I do. Let me grab a bigger. Actually, it's not a pan. All right. Yes, that'll be much better. All right. We get the fire under that. And I kind of turned on the high because it's going to be quick. I'm also making one of the girls a can of chicken noodle soup. She's under the weather, and that's what she requested. Okay, now when I do green beans, you put salt and pepper. I mean, if you like garlic or anything like that, by all means add it. I can't eat garlic, it makes me sick, so I don't add garlic. Now, my secret to a good green bean is you cook it on high, add in a little bit of bacon grease. I keep, after I fry bacon and I put it in a little container, I let it cool, put it in a container. I put my bacon grease in the refrigerator just to be safe. This is probably a half of a teaspoon. It looks big, but it's kind of bumped up there. It's not that big. I just think a little bacon grease gives it a great flavor. So it's bacon grease, salt and pepper. People do use all kinds of things. I saw that they used chicken broth. I don't know. To me, chicken broth doesn't make it taste any better. And a lot of people drain the green bean juice off the green beans. I don't do that either. I just like them to get nice and hot and cook for just a little bit. And then they have a wonderful flavor to them. Let me check on Zoe's chicken noodle soup. Isn't quite hot enough yet. I just put it on. Just think she has a head cold, a little stomach bug, so I think that'll be good. I'm just pouring myself a little bit of brisk tea with lemon in it. I drink a lot of soda and I'm trying to cut back. And this is actually very good. So let me check back with you in just a moment. Okay, now this is what your green beans need to look like. They need to be bubbling and boiling. And I like to let them do this until there's absolutely no water left in them. And then you'll know that's when they're done. Chicken noodle soup's all done. My granddaughter's eating that. I'm going to bring you over here and let you see the green beans. They're not quite ready yet. I'm continuing to let them cook. And the longer you let them cook, and the salt, the pepper, and the little bit of baking grease, the better they are. They have more of a homemade flavor taste than canned green beans. And then I'll have extra green beans for dinner tonight. Actually, I'm just making pork barbecue, so we'll do pulled pork barbecue, probably on a sandwich, on a bun, but how nice to have a little side of green beans with it. I didn't make any potato salad or any macaroni salad or anything, so we're going to have a side of green beans. Let me show you what I did for dinner. It's actually in my crock pot. I got 2 pork loins. They were small ones from the store. Put them in a crock pot. I put in a can of Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and a can of Dr. Pepper. Little salt, little pepper, and I'm letting them cook in that. I had my plate ready with my lemon cut up that I had left from the lemon zest. And I just checked on the fish. They're not quite done. So we'll come back when it's plated up. Okay, my green beans are totally out of water. So you kind of have to keep a close eye on them. You don't want them to burn. But I don't mind if they get a little brown on the bottom. Just a little. To me, it gives it a little extra flavor. And if you don't like your green beans cooked this much, then don't do this. But I just think for canned green bean, this really gives it a wonderful, wonderful flavor. Fish is almost done. I'm going to get it out and plate it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Here we go. It's all finished. Ooh, look at that crust on that fish. Green beans are cooked to perfection. I'm going to take a bite, but I know it's delicious. If you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.